Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a sad, sad day, y'all. Unfortunately, I am bringing y'all another sad and extremely unfortunate video that has everyone talking. Javonte Brice, this evil devil y'all see on y'all screen, took the life of his own mother, cousin, and ex-girlfriend's new girlfriend. And if that wasn't enough, he was on his way to take out a fourth person when the police shut that down in what we would call a MS because the police ended up taking his life. Very sad. The rumor mill is alleging that he had mental issues and was off his meds. He was going through stuff with his baby mother, allegedly. And she wasn't allowing him to see his kids, but it's just rumors. Either way, what he did to his family didn't warrant this result. Take a listen, and I'll come back with my opinion.
Detectives in Manatee County are trying to figure out what set off a man to kill 3 women last night, including his mother and cousin. They say Javonte Brice also nearly fled the state to an ex-girlfriend in Georgia before he vanished with deputies. And that's not all. They believe Brice initially targeted a different ex-girlfriend in Palmetto until his sister talked him down.
As Fox 13's Kimberly Cuizon reports for us tonight, he then went after his other loved ones.
This is where Brice started. Deputies say he came to a motel room where his mom was staying. He told her he was sorry before he shot 3 times.
Once he opened that door, it was just sheer pandemonium, chaos.
At this Motel 6 around 9:17 Tuesday night, Christina Valentine's husband rushed to help 48-year-old Titi Maisha Scott.
People yelling, screaming. He shot my mom, somebody called 911.
Deputies say Scott's own son, 28-year-old Javonte Brice, pulled the trigger.
He was out of here before we even came out of our room. Like, it happened like that.
23 minutes later, deputies were called to this home off 26th Street Court East in Palmetto.
I heard a pop.
Deputies say he kissed cousin, 29-year-old Sequoia Brice, as she was leaving a family cookout.
That's when I seen 2 people out there, and they're going, oh my God, they're on the ground.
24 minutes later, deputies say Brice drove to an apartment complex in Bradenton off 51st Street Circle West, where he an ex-girlfriend's new partner, Sharrell Carter.
He seemed to have an agenda. He knew exactly who he wanted to, and he did not have a hard time locating them.
Deputies sent out a bolo after learning Brice was traveling to Georgia, where another ex-girlfriend lived. Hamilton County deputies tried to pull him over, but Brice came out. Deputies back.
We don't know what set this man off.
Court records show Brice had struggled with his mental health. 2 risk protection orders were filed against him in 2021 and 2023. In them, it states he tried to commit suicide at least twice. Deputies are trying to piece together what was going through his mind the night of his rampage.
This family is devastated. This is going to be a very difficult thing for them to overcome.
Sheriff Wells believes they could learn more information from a woman who was with Brice, and deputies believe she was traveling with him at the time of all the and detectives are now interviewing her.
His name is Javonte Brice. He is 28 years of age. He is the one that went on a spree last night in Manatee County. So we believe initially that this all started sometime before 9 o'clock when Mr. Brice traveled to the Palmetto Trace apartments in Palmetto, in the city of Palmetto. Inside one of those apartments was his sister and a mother of one of the many children that Mr. Brice has. When he walked into the apartment, he looked at the ex-girlfriend and said, I have to kill you. Somehow the sister was able to talk him down and talk him out of him shooting this ex-girlfriend. She later told investigators that he was acting very strange, not really sure what was going on with him. At 9:17 p.m., we know that he traveled to the Motel 6 in East Bradenton. Inside one of those rooms was his mother, his mother's boyfriend, and 2 young juvenile sisters. He walked into that hotel room looked at the mother and said, "I'm sorry." She asked, "What did you do?" And he shot 3 times in front of the boyfriend and these 2 innocent young juveniles. He then travels into Palmetto to the 900 block of 26th Street East. One of his cousins was at a cookout at this residence. She's starting to get into her vehicle to leave. He then shoots her at that location. She later died an hour after this at a local hospital. We then have him traveling into the city of Bradenton over the Green Bridge. And at roughly 10:04 p.m., he travels to a location in the city of Bradenton, the 4800 block of 51st Street East. This is a residence where another ex-girlfriend lives and her now new partner. He does not shoot the girlfriend, but he's a new partner. So at this point, we now have 3 scenes and also an ag assault scene at Palmetto Trace. Investigators are constantly getting information. We know right away that the suspect is Javonte Brice. The family has been very cooperative. They tell us exactly what's going on. We find out that he possibly has another ex-girlfriend in the state of Georgia and that he is now traveling to that state to put out a statewide BOLO. Luckily, sheriff deputies with the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office spots the vehicle that Mr. Brice is driving. They stop him. He immediately gets out of the car and starts firing upon them. They return fire. They're in Hamilton County. And that's where everything ends. I can't really go into all the details. I have talked to Sheriff Reed out of Hamilton County to make sure that those deputies are okay. They are. They're fine. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement will be investigating that deputy-involved shooting there in Hamilton County. But that's what we know right now. We don't know a motive, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know what set this man off. We don't know why he chose to kill his loved ones. And we may never know, but we're going to continue to investigate. It's a very fluid and active investigation, and we're trying to get all the answers to the questions that we all have.
I'm sorry. And some of you may not like what I'm about to say, but it's my opinion, and I'm going to say it. We have to stop blaming everything on mental health, because this man knew exactly what he was going to do. It was clearly premeditated. You have to be some kind of evil to do this to your own mother, then drive to another home and take out the cousin, then drive to another home and take out the ex-girlfriend's new girlfriend, and all the while having a passenger in the car with him. Yes, he had a driver with him. There was a female with him, y'all. The entire time he was doing all of this, he had a female driver with him. I wonder what that conversation was like on the drive while he was committing these crimes. And I took note that all of these were women. Don't give me no damn mental health issues. I don't know what these women did to him, but clearly he had an agenda and wanted them all gone. And I'm thinking jealousy, because it had something to do with one of his many, many kids' mothers. We've seen this many, many times, where the mother is siding with the ex-girlfriend and the family is on her side, so he feeling a certain way, and y'all should be on my side. Y'all know how that is. Y'all know what I mean. This is sad. This is really sad. And my prayers goes out to his family. I'll stay on top of this story and come back with updates, if any. But with that said, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. And smash that notification bell so you'll see when I drop my next video. Stay blessed. Peace.